Hi guys, welcome back to the Teaching and Learning. A quick video about the Code of Conduct. A comprehensive document has been issued by the teaching authority, licensing authority. So I wanted to share with you. This document is for the teachers, professionals, students, and all the school members or family, those who are working in the same organization. And in this document, it's very clear mention that what I'll say do's and don'ts. So that will be very useful. And you have to be very careful while you are on the floor. So let's see. I'll be sharing you the link as well as you can download the document. So I'm not going to explain point by point, but the purpose of this video to highlight and give you the information about this document, and the further you can read it by yourself. So let me share the screen without wasting the time. Here you can see the Code of Conduct for Education Professionals in General Education. So I want to give you the overview. I'm not going to overall the objectives of this document in the Emirates, but some important points that you should know. The first, the charter is the ethical responsibilities, interaction, and acceptable behaviors and prohibited behaviors. So the documents you can read ensure the safety, well-being, growth, and development of the ability of all students. So while you are on the floor, you have to go through it. These are the things you have to prohibit behavior. So an overview of this document: interaction with the parents and the local communities. So this is the second part of the charter. So you have to be prohibit any activity that offends parents or community members through words or action. So this document, as compared to the previous document, is very sensitive. You have to go word by word and read it carefully. Make sure that you are complying all these the clause and points. Okay. Interaction on the floor with administration and colleagues. So the prohibited areas are very important. Okay, actions that harm the reputation of the educational institutions and its employees, just like the political discussions, gossips, and all these things you have to avoid about. And talking about the against the organization's principle and all the SLT members whatsoever. So you have to avoid. So you have to be very in respectable manners. And this is a very comprehensive. You have to be there. Second, behavioral professionals with the obligations. And this is the one is the general appearance and behavior. Prohibited wearing tight and inappropriate clothing for the working environment as described in the policy of the uniform rules. Sorry. So this is really, you have to go through all clause, and I really recommend you that you have to go through each and every single point, and I'm sure you will be getting some important things that you should comply. Here, use of school resources and conflict of interest. That's a very important. Accepting gifts from students and their families on or off the school campus and providing favoritism, nepotism, and unfair preference. This is the most common thing you the teachers do actually, and they should avoid, and they don't put their job on the risk, um, because some of the teachers, they are tutoring, and they are sometimes the compromising the results and all these things. So these things can may affect or impact on your job. Prohibited or professional reservations, confidential publications, the means of communication, publishing any photo of the educational institute, current and former faculty members, students, and without the prior consent of the relevant parties, and not collaborating with the education institution in the other countries except the Ministry of Education entity. This is another thing you need approval for that. So you have to be very careful. Custom traditions and sensitive topics discussions about in the classroom and the workplace, just like a politics about Israel and other these sensitive issues. So you are prohibited. So you should not go in these discussions. Smoking, using alcohol and drugs, and so prohibited. Homosexuality and abnormal sexual attitude. So I hope this will help you, and they will ask you to sign this declaration. So when you sign this declaration, you have to be very careful, read all these things, and make sure and that you read it all the prohibited areas, because you are living with family and you have dependents. So any misconduct of this code of conduct may results very serious consequences. So this is what exactly I wanted to share with you. I hope you will like. I'm sharing the link in the descriptions. You may download this document and read it carefully. Okay? I'll suggest you print it out and read it. Okay? So we'll be meeting in the next video if something is important has been published by the licensing authority. Till that, bye. One thing, please keep supporting the teaching and learning, which is updating you all the time for that. Thank you so much.